What's up, everybody? Coach Edwards here with the DYA Network. Also with me today, we have Coach Donald. It's on our team. We're going to go through something every young athlete needs to learn, and guess what that is? It's the goblet squat, because a lot of athletes don't know how to squat at a young age, and this is a great entry-level exercise because if we think about it, what muscles are used is very important because we're teaching them to use the glutes, to use the hamstring, to use the quadricep, our lower body muscles, but also from an upper body standpoint, it's teaching them postural control and strength as we strengthen the shoulders and trunk or core control as they go through the movement. Now, what we're going to do is the benefits of this we're going to talk about also because athletes that don't know how to squat, it teaches them naturally how to grow through the process. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through it right now. So what coach is going to do is he's going to grab, he has a 20-pound dumbbell. You start with a lightweight. It's not about how much weight. And usually what you're looking at here is the feet are between shoulders and hip width apart. The goblet goes to think of a goblet, drinking in the medieval days. He's going to grab it underneath and he's going to hold it to his sternum. And what he's going to do is he's going to sit back and down with his hips and come back all the way down to the position until his elbows touch his knees and then slowly come back up. The coach is going to demonstrate that one more time for you. And what we notice is it's teaching them that movement where we're bending the knees, but we're also sitting back with the hips. This weight here, if they don't have control, they're going to shift forward, which means they don't have good core control, so we can screen it as well. What we're going to show you next is if an athlete can't do this, there's a regression they can do that we're going to show you right now. Now let's look at a regression exercise. One problem that a lot of young athletes have is they don't have the ankle mobility. We're going to show you now with simple, these are 5-pound plates, weight plates that they're going to put under their heel. Coach is going to show you here. Because where they might lack ankle mobility, this also can be a screen that you can look at with a young athlete. We're going to go through the movement process with here as Coach Donald goes through it. So what you're going to notice is, again, notice where he's keeping the dumbbell next to his sternum and he's going to go into that squat. Notice how he keeps that neutral spine, ear, shoulder, and hips. He's coming into the quads or parallel to the ground and slowly back up with control. This helps too because where he might have lacked ankle mobility might have shifted him forward. Now he's getting, as you can see, better range and look at the control. Chest up, eyes up, looking straight ahead. The beauty of this too, thanks Coach Donald, is that when they have a weight, it's not about how heavy the weight is. What we're teaching them is this movement. Like I said, this is a beginning exercise. You need a lightweight. We don't have to go with 20, 30, 40 pounds. Even a beginning athlete can have something as simple as 10 pounds. Because if you think about it, the benefit of this long term is that if they're playing sports and you have to start to load if they get into strength training, when you're trying to do a back squat or even a front squat, how do they know how to get in these positions? How do they know where their posture needs to be? This is a corrective because believe me, when you add that load, a light load in front, it corrects the movement itself within them. It's a simple process to start. When you add this into sports, think about the explosive ability to jump, to land. We're building the strength in those areas and having our posture under control. So start this exercise today. Where do you start at? It's simple. We believe in quality over quantity. So you're not doing a lot. We like to start with 2 to 3 sets of 5, and then you can build from there. The reason we like to start off with low levels of sets and reps is I want you to think about it. If I was to say doing 3 sets of 10 to 12, what falls into place? Fatigue and technique breaks down. Remember, we want to go until they have efficiency with the movement, until they fail with the movement, and then we want to stop. How many sets to do this? 2 to 3 sets of 5 and grow from there. How often should you do it? 2 times a week. You can break it up with young athletes. A good 24 to 48 hours, give them a split and do it again. So let's get out there teaching young athletes how to move appropriately with the goblet squat.